look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. If you play better, button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful morning, a beautiful week of checking these buttons. We got them champions down below. If you want to skip around, we got some hot ones. Literally, FGC on fire right now. Man, we just started this year, didn't we? But anyway, sub button right there on the race to 70K. Thank you guys so much. And real quick, I got an update for the new winner of the cross-up. You might be pleasantly surprised. Anyway, without further ado, we got to check these buttons. And it's HT. What the hell is this? My damn alarm going off. And it's HT, the most glorious day of the week. Let's go.
Let's go by, get down, real slick, man. I hope the kids ain't around. It's honey.
All right, now into them first set of Bandai bringing the hype. Saving the FGC buttons that need to be checked. This one might make sense, but we're gonna go ahead and unpack it. Now, Tekken 8, right, the devs, Harada and whatnot, they released a lot of information over the last weekend with T8, right? It's right around the corner. It's gonna be released, what, in like a couple of weeks or so? So a lot of people getting ready for it. And one of the big things going on, right, that's also good and causing a debate within FGC Twitter, right, is offline. They are going with offline events only, right? They posted this saying, get ready for the next battle. Offline events only, global leaderboard, regional leaderboard. So they're doing it in a way to where, I don't know the specifics, but I do know that as far as like the events, they're gonna be offline, but they're doing it some way where you could still play online, like the global leaderboards or something like that, to where you could still have a chance just by simply playing online. But the majority of it is offline. So a lot of people hype. I'll give my take after all of this, but let's go ahead and unpack it right here. We're starting right here with Damascus. He says, I find it interesting to see the TWT doubling down with the full offline when Capcom tries to complete opposite. Offline is king in my opinion. TWT is the closest to a perfect format, although I definitely would like to involve some online in some way, right? Others responding to that saying, while offline camps are better, some people don't have the money to travel all the time to try a spot for CC. That's why we need some spots for online camps. Damascus responds to that saying, yep, I definitely think there needs to be some online competition. Great way to involve more players, and get more storylines, etc. I don't think online should ever replace offline though. It should be an addition to the offline circuit. Going a little deeper right here, others saying, in my opinion, if TWT implemented something like Capcom's World Warrior series, where players complete an online league ran by TO for the region for a spot in the finals, then it'd be perfect. Give people who can't travel as often an extra chance to qualify and highlight some of the smaller TOs. Memento adds to this as well, saying they must know it makes a difference with viewership and notoriety when they saw Capcom. I do love to see the real life people interactions at events, even though I'm not there in person. Okay, so let's unpack this before it goes even deeper. All right, so on one hand, this is my take real quick, right? I don't think the FGC knows what the hell we want, and that's obviously not a hot take because we've been saying that for years. You're gonna get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You can never please everybody, right? But I think if we watch what the CPT just did, more than anything, there was complaints about the online, right? The FGC is dying. Nobody watches tournaments anymore. There's no marketing. We don't even know what the hell is happening, and then when we do see it, there's no hype. It's lackluster as fuck. So when I first saw this, I got excited as hell. I was like, offline events only, that's what the fuck is up. Bandai is out here saving the FGC, saving the hype, because at its heart, I believe FGC needs this, like 100%. And I would hope that, you know, CPT next year would follow suit and do a little bit more of this. Now, an interesting thought is, are they doing this for the simple fact that it is, you know, I believe, the right move for the FGC? Or are they doing it because it's a preemptive strike towards the quality of their online? If you don't remember, like T8 and some of the demos and, you know, people playing like the closed betas and whatnot, a lot of them were saying there was problems with the netcode, and it may have rollback, but it doesn't have like the right features of the rollback, if that makes any sense. So a lot of people were like worried, like, is this online play gonna be legit? I even saw Maximilian, I saw a lot of people, but I saw Max namely commenting on this a few months ago, right? And of course, he's always been on record saying he loves the game and it's fun as hell, but I definitely have seen him talking about the netcode. Check out this clip. And of course, as always, all the content creators, links down below. Definitely check out their full video. Here's the clip.
That we're gonna get as possibly as many network issues as Tekken 7 had at launch. And I don't think many people remember Tekken 7 at launch, but the first month of that game coming out, I was super excited for a Tekken game. It kind of cemented the fact that, oh, this is way too frustrating. In most situations, Tekken 8's kind of the same thing, where now you have to be like 5 bars only. You have to be right next door to me. And there can be no compromises, no Wi-Fi, no funk. You have to have a 4090 and it has to run perfect. That is not an ideal situation for a fighting game. And that's my criticism, is that, yeah, Wi-Fi is a problem with Tekken 8. It 100% is. But just acknowledging that that's a problem and doing nothing about it, I think is an even bigger issue. Does Tekken 8 have rollback? You know what? It might have rollback. It very well might. However, it doesn't feature any of the benefits of rollback netcode.
Okay, so there we have that, right? Now, if you remember, Max brings up a good point, right? Because like it doesn't have it. It very well may have rollback, but it doesn't feature I guess the right aspects to make it work like it should work, right? Harada, I don't know if y'all remember, but back in 2020, a lot of people were talking about the netcode. Can you please, you know, update it as far as T7, maybe give it rollback. Harada has went on record multiple times saying, either y'all don't know what you're talking about, or yes, it has rollback, right? Almost like bragging, like, y'all, we're good. But the community has always been vocal on the other side saying that, well, of course, we don't really understand netcode and exactly how it works, but the people that do swoop in and usually say, okay, you might have rollback, but there's different levels to this damn game, and y'all's ain't functioning correctly. You can see this one on here from November of 2020, right? Saying, you guys only hear the keywords netcode / rollback and blindly believe them as if they were some magical words. Each game has different problems and sacrifices. So it continues on right there, right? After that, though, Harada posted this saying, attention to everyone playing Tekken 8. And of course, this is years later, right? Because this one is this year. I think this one was back in April. Saying, attention to everyone playing Tekken 8 CNT. Here is a tip about rollback options. Rollback options during online battles can be changed by doing the following, and then he gives a bunch of instructions down below, right? But that was back in like April, right? So since people have tested it, and I even see, hold on, before we continue, I see somebody responding to that saying, is there any chance the team could be, or could add a fourth option, custom, to let the player fine tune what input delay they personally want? I think that addition would really improve the user experience to everyone. And my bad, that was back in July. So it was around the April-July time frame that they were having this conversation. But saying that, we had that conversation back then, and then just as short as 2 months ago, when people were playing the closed beta or the demo, they were still saying that there was like these weird issues with online. So either way, Bandai's doing a good thing. Let's put it like that, from me. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree down below, but I say, if they're doing offline anyway, you could say it's, oh, maybe it's a preemptive strike because they know their online is really not all that. But even if that's the case, isn't that a good thing? You know what I'm saying? Or no, they believe in their online. They're just really doing this, you know, at the heart and soul for the FGC. And either way, like I said, that's a good thing as well. So win or lose, I think Bandai is winning here. How y'all feeling? Let me know. Okay, and real quick, along them same set of buttons, right? Tekken 8 just released their commercial, like the official, I guess, Tekken 8 commercial today. It definitely has that MK1 vibe. You remember MK1 did the same thing, right? Where they showed like everybody running through the city and whatnot. A lot of people were hyped, thought it was dope. And it was a remake from a classic commercial that they did back in the day. Well, Bandai did the same thing. I don't know if Bandai has one of these though from back in the day, but it's definitely the same feel of like an old school commercial. You see people getting hyped for the game. Everybody running through the city, and all the comments right now seem to love it. I think one thing that stands out, if you notice in one of those parts, I'll post it right here, they actually had Arslan Ash in the damn commercial. That's what's up. That sets us apart from anything else. I don't know why NRS didn't do that with their commercial. Maybe because, like a lot of people say, they don't give a shit about us. Anyway, we're about to unpack that right after this. So anyway, Arslan Ash is in the commercial. King J is in the commercial. They actually posted this, or King posted this, right? Saying, I am in the latest Tekken 8 commercial. Such a crazy experience, man. Was very unreal experience and looks outstanding. Watch it now and get ready for the next battle. And of course, I'll put the link down below if you guys haven't seen it. So I don't know. I just think that shows a lot of love for the community in thought, like behind the scenes. All right, now into the next set of MK buttons. What the hell? The damn NRS scene is imploding right now. Mortal Kombat is trending. And all the damn players, not all the damn players, let's be real, but a lot of the top players are either saying they're about to quit the game, the game is dying, or they finna head to Tekken 8. Like, it is everywhere. We're gonna start right here and we'll unpack it, right? But literally, it is everywhere right now, from the FGC Twitter also to YouTube, right? Starting right here with Sonic Fox saying, I am hopeful that it's not too late that for MK1 to get back on the right track. I know there are certain things that are completely WB's fault and not necessarily NRS, but it doesn't change the situation we are in. If not, I will drop the game. I've done this many times already. Damn, you got arguably the best FGC player to ever exist, right? Hands down the best Mortal Kombat player to ever exist, saying that if it does not change, I will drop the game, and I've done this many times before. Right? They go on to say, I truly enjoy the game. In fact, I can't wait to go home and press more buttons with Omni-Man, but eventually that will wane. And then what? Dropped MK11 for this exact reason, right? Continuing on with Tekken Master, basically saying the same thing, saying, I will drop it as well if things stay the same. Sorry, NRS, but can't care about someone who doesn't care back. Sounds a lot like my dating life. All right, let's go on. And Sikander adding to this as well, saying your game is already on the brink of death within 4 months. You need a miracle to save it. I am absolutely embarrassed of being a Mortal Kombat fan right now. And unlike others, he actually tags the damn devs. You know Sikander talks that shit, and he tags everybody down below. I even see Rewind, right, adding to this as well, saying it's a sad time to be a Mortal Kombat fan right now. Desyncs are every 3 out of 5 ranked matches, laggy, unstable costs, no crossplay for 2 MKs in a row, missing game mods, constant silence from the devs, whack Pro Tour, etc. I just want to simply play my $140 game online without hassle. Then from there, right, you have people kind of talking about, you know, going to Tekken 8. Can't wait for that game. But then you got that other side, right? Like Davon adding to this saying, I can't wait for everyone to turn on Tekken 8, just like folks did to Street Fighter 6, MK1, Grand Blue, etc. People really want a mythical fighter, which is just translation to a game they win at more in general. And while some agree with that, some found offense to it because they were like, yo, Tekken, don't put us with everybody else. We're not built the same. The Tekken community is loyal. Right here added to this saying, the Tekken community has got to be some of the most loyal community in all of the FGC. Because everybody played throughout Akuma and they list all the other characters, right? They complained, but they stayed and didn't jump ship. Don't put us in the mix with the rest. We built different. Continuing here saying the Tekken community will always be there. If you don't like Tekken, then it wasn't meant for you. Due to gameplay or whatever reason, we're not turning on it though. Those people can learn to play or just leave. Daddy Swift adding to this as well saying NRS guys switching to TA and didn't play any prior Tekkens are in for a rude awakening. So there you have it. You got NRS scene, you know, the Mortal Kombat players extremely disappointed, right? Some of them even hinting to go over to Tekken. You remember that famous quote, right? I say the infamous quote from Punk that we featured a couple of days ago, right after I believe he was eliminated from the CPT. He posted saying, I feel like Tekken has to be the last fighting game where being better than somebody actually means anything anymore. Every other fighting game is just about getting your opponent in a guessing situation and possibly winning off of it no matter what the skill difference. And of course, a lot of people posted to that. Some people agreed. I think that had over like 1,000 likes, right? But others were like, you're just posting this because you're salty, you're mad because you got eliminated and whatnot. Even some Tekken players came out and said that they kind of agree, but a lot of them didn't. They were like, nah, we think Tekken still kind of has the same issues. But one thing that I did see that was new, Paladin. You know, Paladin was a 16-year-old that eliminated Punk. I guess a lot of people were tagging him in this. He actually responds saying, please stop telling me that Punk is salty. He had great sportsmanship and is a great player that I look up to. GG's and much love, damn. The kid is only 16 and he already has tremendous respect like this. That's what's up. And transitioning now from FGC Twitter to FGC YouTube, right? I even see the real MK Tom Brady talking about this. Basically covering a lot of the same things, but also giving his opinion. His link down below. Definitely check out his full video. We're just gonna check out a clip. Let's go.
We had ESL and MKX. The love of the game was there. There's no love here. There's no love at all. And it just seems like Warner Brothers doesn't love us. Obviously, they don't care about us. And there's really no love for the game because of the sad state the game is in. If Chameleon launches today and there is not a massive update for this game, character-wise, and we have to now know They were going to sit around almost a month until the next DLC, and hopefully they update the game then. I don't know this game is going to survive the next 30 days because it is on life support right now. And Tekken 8 coming out is not going to do it any favor. I do want this game to be good. I want this game to be great. We all want to love this game, but NRS makes it very, very hard. And Warner Brothers isn't doing anyone any favors either. Hopefully things change.
Damn. So there you go, yo. Hopefully things change in a nutshell, right? But here's the last question I'll raise, because I asked Dirty Low the same thing the other day, and he says that, you know, no disrespect, but NRS does not give a shit because they're more game, like they outsell Street Fighter 6. And it always seems like Capcom, they might miss the mark sometimes, but it does seem like they care for the FGC, right? Tekken 8, I would say Bandai, same thing. With NRS though, it doesn't feel like it a lot of the times just because of all of these reasons, right? But also, they've already sold 3 million copies. NRS is for them casual streets. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? MK is for them casual streets. They don't need the FGC in any way, shape, or form to make that money. And that's the way it almost like, am I way off to say that it has a Nintendo vibe? Is that too far-fetched, y'all? To say that they're kind of come off like with a Nintendo vibe more than ever? Let me know down below if you agree with that. But obviously, they don't need us to make the money. So in the end, does it even matter if the NRS community and all these pros say, we're done with the game? Does it even matter to them? How y'all feeling? Let me know. And that it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. Man, we got some hot ones going on. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Real quick, latest Patreon is Akira the Casual. Thank you for becoming a member. I think initially they were a free member, then became an amazing fan support, so I appreciate all the love. And of course, it is HT, the most glorious day of the week, so you already know we got to end it on that HT tip. Profile on the screen, Desi. Her information down below. Check her out. Trust me, definitely check her out. Bam. She posted this saying, do you like my black cat? Yes. Damn if this ain't spot on to a black cat. I don't even care that it's a white girl with white hair. This is a black cat. That it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. Thank you guys for the amazing love as always. We will see you soon, if not tomorrow, definitely the next day. And of course, an update. Remember, we just announced a new winner for the cross-up. They have still not claimed the prize, and they got till tonight. Today's Tuesday, remember in the last video, I gave them till tonight. They got till tonight. That means on the next video, you will know if there's gonna be a new winner, and I will announce them there at the same damn time. So we'll see. They might claim it, but either way, I'll update you guys. Thank you guys for the amazing love. We'll see you soon. And I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love you forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
And next up, some people brought up saying, hey, to make HT fair, why don't you start showing men cosplay as well? It'll kind of balance it out. So I thought, that's a good idea. So here's his Kia. Here he goes right here. Bam! That's it. Definitely check him out. His information down below. But what about Desi? Black cat.